Good afternoon. My name is Dan Yates, and I'm the CEO of Endeavor Bank. I'd like to introduce my partner, Steve Sefton.
Good evening. My name is Steve Sefton, and I am the president of Endeavor Bank.
Steve, why don't we tell our audience why Endeavor Bank? Why should people bank with us?
Well, for me, it comes down to three questions. First is ideas. Has your banker brought any good ideas to the table in the last 12 months? The second, sales and profits. Has your banker helped you increase sales or improve profits at all? And number three, problems. Has your banker's involvement in your company done anything to solve problems?
So our website says Dan and Steve's whiteboard. What do you think that means to the people when they see that? Tell me about that.
Boy, that's a good question. Dan and Steve's whiteboard. I know what it means to me. It means you and I spending good, solid time with our clients answering these three questions or whatever question a business owner might have through using a whiteboard to picture the problem and work through it as a big problem.
I'm often asked what kind of businesses we specialize in. What would you say is a typical client for us and why Endeavor if you fit in that range?
Our clients are as broad as the San Diego region. We are generalists. We say that quite often. We bank companies that are in every business and market across the region with a couple of exceptions. Where we specialize is in the organization of our clients. Our clients are typically owner-managed. The people that started the business in their garage and grew it from infancy are still running the business, or it's their next generation. That's really our strong point where we are part of their independent advisory board. The place where we're playing a little bit out of position is where private equity or a public company or venture-backed. That's a little bit out of our wheelhouse.
So Steve, let's talk about some of the wrong questions we get asked. Where's your nearest branch? Why does that not matter to you?
I'm glad you asked that, Dan, because this right here can run your banking. The technology is that slick. Now, obviously, some larger companies need a bigger computer, but it's the same computer. They connect to our bank through their computers and through their phone devices. And we run, in fact, you run the bank off your phone.
I do.
So this is the new method to connect with your bank.
What if I need to make a cash deposit with green currency? I know that's a funny thing nowadays, but occasionally it happens. How would you do that?
We have a relationship with, I don't remember the number, but dozens and dozens of local solutions to make cash deposits, whether it's with banks in the network or other retail businesses. There's one of about a half dozen ways to handle cash, but usually the business issues are decided for bigger, broader reasons, and people don't make decisions on that cash piece.
So if I'm watching this today and I hear local banking, that means a lot of different things. What does it mean to you?
Well, it means access to decision makers. In fact, just a couple days ago, we made a decision on the spot and shook hands and did a deal and closed it right there in that meeting. Now, that I can't promise that every time. That's a very unusual circumstance, but decision makers is a big part of local.
And with that, I would say that's a good reason to bank with Endeavor.
Agreed.
Thank you.